Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Hey, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic Podcast. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what we do, how we get down. Dre the Nomad, Red's Prime Minister. We are back, another episode. What's good with you, bro? What's up, man?
Man, listen, dog.
Let me start this timer.
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good. Had an injury last week, man. I'm getting over, man. Understanding that, I'm not as young as I used to be, young whippersnapper, but I'm still out here.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Still out here playing football, man. And last week, bro, I took a vicious. I don't know. Well, I know what I did. But I'm growing injury, dog. Look, you about to spill your damn.
Yeah, because I was that shit lingers and lingers.
And even now, I still feel it, but it ain't like it was, man. Before I was getting in the bed, bro, like a little. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even move, but
I think I said, and it affects everything, because even like when you cough, like you want to, like, or you got to, well, not even cough, I want to sneeze.
Bro,
a sneeze will damn near bring you to the knees.
Put my motherfucking pants on. Like that shit hurt last week, dog. But anyway, I'm good, man. I'm blessed, man. Got the news today, like I shared with you before we started recording, that my daughter, who's in the third grade, you know what I'm saying? Like, she basically was like, Dad, I want to change my last name to your last name, right? So I'm not, I'm not really, I'm hearing her, but it really got real when her mom was like, hey, yo, like, she's really serious about this shit. So I found out yesterday that it's official tissue, that she's a footman now.
Okay.
And she's been a footman by blood, but she just wanted that name attached to her.
Right.
So me as a dad, man, that's one of my proudest moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say that enough. So I'm happy about that. So far so good. Middle of the week, man. I'll be on ice, man. You know how I give it up, bro. Yeah. We'll be on ice, man. A lot of. I don't slow down so much by choice. We slow down so much, man. But going into last week, I had a pretty good weekend. We didn't do shit. No, but I had a good weekend over here fucking with you, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had fun this weekend.
That was Friday. We got fucked up Friday. No, was it Friday?
We got wasted Friday. Yeah, and look,
even by choice. Like it
just happened.
You know what? Me and Sheree was talking. And I was like, I told her, the boys was over, we was drinking. And I was like, Dre had stopped early, said he was done. Mike, I forgot who it was, still Chris wanted to take another shot. Yeah. So he poured, Dre went, I was like, I took it. But and then I was like, by that time, like, I don't know what Mike was doing. Yeah. But he was drinking. I was like, then like 10, 15 minutes later, I saw Dre pouring a shot. And I was like, this old sneaky ass nigga here said he was done.
I was trying to walk. Dog. I was trying to walk.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I was trying to walk, because I felt it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
But you looked me in my eyes. You was like, I'm fucked up. No. Even I think.
Like, because at the end of the day, I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, I know where the fuck we at, bro. Like, I'm about to go to the crib, and then I realized, like, what the fuck? Hold the fuck on. This is my man, $100 grand. Nigga, if I get drunk in this motherfucker, right, I'm good.
Keep
the party going, bitch.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's why I said it, bro. Goddamn.
Yeah. You looked at me, you was like, hey, I'm fucked up.
I was. But
Mm-hmm.
what really turned me up is when you were playing the video game, and I'm looking at the score. I'm like, I know this thing ain't gonna let Mike beat him, right? Right, so I'm being quiet and shit, right? I'm being quiet. I'm being quiet.
Yeah.
And then when you told me Cubs was doing the coach suggestions, that's what turned me up. I'm about to flame you now. I'm about to flame your ass now, dog. You suck now, dog. That ain't for you. That's for women, bro.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, this motherfucker, like he on these plays. Like I was like, but I was like, this motherfucker, like he's on these. I was like, oh, like is he looking at the buttons I'm pressing? Because he's like he's on this shit quick. Like he's picking the plays like before they. And I'm like, damn. But yeah, as soon as I realized this shit, I was like, damn, Mike, you gonna do me like that, nigga? Like, I mean, you play how you want to play, but you gonna do me like that, Mike? You ain't even like go like you gotta figure this shit out yourself. You can't just let these motherfuckers
right
give you a play based off of what play I picked. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens. Yeah.
And once you said that, you looked at me and shit. I'm a junkyard dog. I'm jumping on your ass. I'm on your ass. Oh. When you gave me a look like, okay, but claim your ass.
And so as soon as he picked the play,
I told him what was about to happen. I told him, I said, now look, Mike, he about to score on you now, Mike. He about to score. But no, I had fun this weekend.
Yeah.
It was, more than anything, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just being around love and even going up to old boy house and just chilling for a little bit.
And they didn't spend no money.
That's key.
Mm-hmm.
That's key. Because you think about it, where we at? This shit ain't metropolitan. This shit ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So honestly, we going out to listen to loud music and pay for some drinks that we got at home anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool, man. Sitting back and watching football. That's what you on. That's what I be on. We be on the same type shit anyway.
Right.
Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
So, Saturday. Yeah. Well, you saw what I did Saturday. I was hurt. I went home and got to bed. When I left here, I told him, man, I'm going home, bro. I'm going to get in the bed. My partner called me. Man, let's go out, man. I'm about to head downtown. Man, I'm in the bed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, going nowhere. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm wounded.
Yeah.
What's up with you, though, man?
And I'm good, man. I'm excited about Friday.
Friday.
And just to, everyone that knows us, that listens to us, know how big Tar Heel fans we are, especially Tar Heel basketball.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
We get the opportunity to go watch this year's team introductions, watch them scrimmage, and just have fun, man. And just going. So when we was in Georgia State, being around Tar Heel fans, you know what I'm saying? It feels like you're around family.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers you don't know. Go Heels.
Yeah.
Go Heels. You know what I'm saying? Just and anything. Just you know what I'm saying? But of course, like when you go actually there, and it just feels different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just that.
It's definitely a home.
Yes, sir.
You at home.
Mm-hmm. Feel like you at home. It's a big ass family reunion with a couple 100,000 people. But yeah, I'm interested in, and then just anticipating the season that I envision us having. That is big. But man, outside of that, man, I feel blessed, man. I don't have a lot of worries, a lot of issues, a lot of problems, man. My girls are good. My grandbaby's good. I think I told you this past weekend, but Passion is officially living in New York now. So that's something, they're not like a hop, skip, and a jump away no more.
Yeah.
So,
it's an adjustment.
Right. But she likes it. New York ain't a bad place to live at. I've lived there a couple times, have family there. So, we'll see how things go for her. Shania, 12th grade, senior, driving, and in less than 8 months, she'll be 18. She'll be graduating high school, ready to, fly out the coop, maybe. I don't know. So, we'll see. But yeah, man. Wow. Yeah. Everything's fast, man. Wow. It just seems fast. But yeah. That's cool. It is. It is. Something I want to talk about real quick, kind of like episode recap. Somebody sent this shit to me, man. So I'm gonna let you look at it real quick. So I'll take that off the charger. Let you look at it. I'm
looking for a woman, slim, thick, no kids, no games, no stomach, good credit, can cook, make her own money, business minded. Please don't waste my time. What is wrong with that man looking for all of these things?
What's wrong with him looking all for? So this is another picture of him, right? Okay. All right. But so now here's some of the comments. And somebody only screenshotted the first comment. It was more, but he screenshotted me because it was in reference to preferences, and those are his preferences, right?
Right.
So someone said, "Are you fit? Do you have kids? Do you play games? Do you have a stomach?" I went and looked at your profile. Is your credit good? Can you cook? Make your own money and no scamming? Do you do that? And do you have a successful business? And then someone else said, they tagged someone else and like, girl, come look at this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna post this for y'all. I mean, I'm not just man. I mean, his preference is his preference, but he I think it's fair to say some of the things he's looking for, as far as in the physical or cosmetic side of it, he isn't that. He's not slim. He has a stomach.
Right.
He's big guy. I'm not gonna say he's handsome or he's not. I mean, that's for someone else to decide. Because someone else might say that, but it's his preference. And what's wrong with it?
Nothing wrong with it.
But if there's a woman saying that, it'd be cool. Them motherfuckers would not be flaming her in the comments.
Yo, I'm not gonna go. I'm not, bro. I'm not. That's funny as shit, though.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
It is.
Man.
But they are killing him in the comments.
I can imagine.
But I mean, hey,
to each his own. And I say you're gonna get it, but to each his own.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. What we got? Oh, we good. Last time that shit happened, the audios ended up all fucked up because there was some shit going on, and can't have that. But yeah, I mean, I don't listen. I'm not gonna knock that man for anything he want.
Me neither.
You know, we was talking earlier about
shoot from the stars, even if you get gun jam.
Right.
That's what Joe Budden said.
Right. Yeah, we was talking about the Creighton game in 2012, the one we lost when Kendall Marshall didn't play. And I was trying to remember the motherfucker name that was on that team, but I knew it was a white boy. Okay. And there was like 3 white boys that just came up in my head. But I completely forgot that it was fucking Doug McDermott.
Yeah, McDermott. His daddy was coach.
Yeah.
His daddy was good.
Yeah.
His daddy good.
Yeah. And ain't that what's called the best friend? Harrison Barnes?
Yep.
Harrison,
they played ball together in high school.
Iowa.
Fucking Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah.
They got niggas in Iowa that play basketball.
Apparently, he was the number one player in the country.
The number one player in the country. I would like to know the other players. We need to look that up one day and just see what other players was in that class. But yeah, he was the number one player. All right, y'all. We're gonna get into the sports talk real quick. I don't know how quick it is, but we don't got no WNBA news, do we? Nope. Congrats to the Aces again. That's about it. College football.
We got our ass whipped.
That's all we're gonna say. No,
nobody.
I mean, all right, we don't need nothing else need to be said. What's understood is understood, and that's it.
That's it.
We'll talk to y'all next week. Well, depending on how this Virginia Tech game goes, we will talk to y'all next week. Yes.
Moving on.
NFL.
Shout out to my Panthers, man. We got our first win, man.
Yeah.
You know, I did. You know, I was afraid. You know, I told you I wasn't even going to fucking watch the game. In fact, I didn't even pull up on you because I'm like, bro, I'm not going to keep on coming all the way over here to be upset, yelling in your house and shit, dog. So I watched it at home on my fucking phone, and we pulled it out, man.
What do you think about the Saints?
I think it seems like already they're banged up, man. Like as far as like injury, Kamara didn't like himself.
Has he played this year?
Yeah, he played Sunday. We stripped him.
Oh, he did. Has he played before that?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Because I know he didn't play the Bucks game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But he was in the game.
He might not played against Atlanta, That's okay. That's interesting.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't like himself. Jameis, they're talking about he fighting with his fucking vertebrae or whatever the fuck.
Michael Thomas,
he was in and out the game. Juice got hurt. You know what I'm
saying? Landry.
Yeah, Juice Landry.
Yeah, Juice Landry.
Yeah. So I mean, it ain't got shit to do with us. A win is a win. I mean,
absolutely.
But the Saints don't look like what I expected them. Well,
what a lot of people expect, because people had them going to the Super Bowl.
Well, I don't know why, because it's the first year without Sean Payton, and I think he didn't get enough credit as far as him being a solid coach. You know what I mean? That's what I think, and I think the culture change, it may or may not affect him this year. You know what I mean? Like the NFC South, while we're not going to have the greatest amongst the NFC, but you're still not just going to come into the NFC South and it's going to be an easy win. I don't believe that.
I always thought the NFC South was a dog fight, regardless of how good or bad they say the conference is. For the last 2 years, they've been saying it's Tampa Bay's. Well, okay, yeah, Tampa Bay is a good team. They have I'm not gonna say a stacked squad, but they have a stacked squad. But they're not blowing through the NFC South.
Right. No,
the games they had tough games against Carolina. They just won their first game against New Orleans. And Atlanta would push them to, a couple times.
Yeah, it's just not going to be a cakewalk in NFC South for them, man. They're going to have some battles, They are. So we'll see what happens, man. But NFL, like I said, we had some good games.
Well, let me talk about the 49ers.
Well, please go ahead.
They stink.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Don't do your boys like that, man.
I love them, but dog, listen. What did you watch the game?
Yeah.
What I watched was not pleasing.
Okay.
I've never wanted to turn a game off so bad in my life after probably the first 8 minutes. I'm like, ugh. But you want to see what happens. Maybe something's gonna pick up. Right. By the third quarter, halfway through the third, like you still got a 7-5 game. And well, it wasn't. No, I want to say 7-5 was in the fourth quarter. Once it got 7-5, that's when I'm like, this can't be happening. That's when Jimmy G stepped out the back of the fucking end zone, and from there, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was ugly. To have a defense like that. That's stopping everybody we played this year. Like it hasn't been like nobody has jumped out and scored, like ran the board, But the offense just ain't producing. Even when we lost to Chicago,
right?
Traden had a best game, but we was looking good. And that game kind of goes how I expected to. You got for most purposes, it's a rookie quarterback. First start, he's really starting his first season, because he was kind of a tutor for, last year. But those field conditions wasn't good. Motherfuckers that was there said it looked like a damn tsunami and how everything going. But I don't know. I mean, but since then, I don't know, man. Our offense just looks terrible.
Right.
And I'm not even going to blame it on Jimmy G.
Okay.
We lost McKenzie.
Yeah.
He's coaching the Rams now, and not the Rams. I'm sorry, the Dolphins.
Right.
And the Dolphins' offense looks good. Of course, they got new weapons. You can say it's the weapons.
Right.
You can say it's the coach that's calling the plays. Who knows? But the way our offense looks now and the way they're, I would say, listen, I think that makes a big difference, and it does. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop watching, but I can't watch too many more games like that.
I understand.
Nick, well, combine that with Carolina football, nigga, I'm liable to be somewhere on a drinking binge or some shit. Saturday or Sunday?
Right.
You shitting me?
Yeah.
I'm liable to spend my whole weekends drunk just on football.
Give me another one.
Jesus, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
I understand, man. I understand.
The Panthers look better. In my opinion, the Panthers look better than us right now. The Panthers can get 21, get the 21 points. It depends. I mean, they're struggling, but nigga, 10 to 11. Was that the game? That was 10 to 11, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
10 to 11. When the last time you seen football a game that was 10 to 11? Yeah, all right. That shit, like, listen. So, how much of the game did you watch?
Of y'all's game?
Mm-hmm.
I started watching at right before halftime, going into the third quarter.
Okay, all right. If you had said the whole game, I would have asked you how.
Yeah.
And you're not a fan of either one of these teams. Like, how did you make it do that shit? Like,
no.
Oh my God, that was terrible. But moving on. What other games we got that worth talking about? So we had the Bucks and the Packers, Dolphins, Bills. What was the other big game? Colts, Chiefs.
Right.
Well,
that was an upset game, wasn't necessarily a big
upset
game.
game.
It was an upset game,
right?
Yeah. I guess nothing else really sticks out to me, so to speak.
You got anything to say about the Bills and the Dolphins?
It was a good game. I'm glad that the Dolphins were able to get a win off of the Bills. You know what I'm saying? To shake shit up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I know it's still early in the season, but so many people were just like hand in hand, like just without a shadow, without saying, the Bills are just gonna be a landslide in their division.
Right.
And I think Miami has something to say about that with the addition of Cheetah. Right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, man. So it was good for them to shake shit up.
I think a lot of them got something to prove too. Tua got something to prove. Cheetah got something to prove. Kills didn't leave, did he? Trevor Kills, he stayed there? I believe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. One of them motherfuckers from Duke stayed. But we got any updates on this Brett Favre shit? Well, I know.
No.
So when we recorded last week, was the text messages out? Or they came out after we recorded? Okay. All right. Well, I mean, hey, listen, mainstream news ain't talking about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. Fuck it. Because we know what it is. But so let's talk about it real quick. I will say this. Somebody said something, right? And Jamel Hill had commented and said the reason why it's not being talked about like that is because Brett Favre, on these sports channels and all this other shit, is because Brett Favre is not an active NFL player right now, and he hasn't been for a while. So they're not picking up, they mainly talk about active NFL players or NBA in player news in general. And he's so far removed from the game right now that's why it's not being picked up.
I think that's a crock of shit.
I do too. And it kind of, like for Jamel Hill to say that, I'm like out of all people, you know, you probably should be actually asking this question, like, why isn't it being talked about? You like out of all people, like making it an issue. Because we don't have a lot of people like that's out there bringing that light and talking about it like that. You know what I'm saying? For Jamel Hill, Michael Smith,
Right.
They were probably they're probably the only two that probably been like kind of thrown to the side because they didn't conform. Like they was gonna talk about, controversial shit that shouldn't be controversial, as far as in standing up for Black people and how shit looks different, on our side. Shannon Sharp does that now,
Yeah.
in the realm he's in, but it wasn't too many. Like because Stephen A. Smith, he plays the game,
I mean,
to an extent.
I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I understand, or I think we both agree.
In the last 2 years, he's changed though.
Yeah, because he got his bread now. So
Yeah.
he did what
Okay,
he had to
right.
do to get his bread. Now he has his own platform. He get paid the cost to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think. That's
Yeah,
what
he got ESPN by the nuts right now.
Yeah, that's what I think is going on. So, where were you going with that? I don't.
As far, I guess, we was talking about Jamel Hill and her take on the Brett Favre situation, why it's not being talked about. And that's what we was talking about. Yeah. So,
I just don't, regardless, man, this is a Hall of Famer. This is one of the GOATs when it comes down to sports, period. So for this, like,
go ahead, I don't want
it. So for this to be like saying it's being like kind of swept under the rug is bullshit, man. Wrong is wrong, man.
It is. Because you know what? If it was T.O., it'd probably be big news right now, right? Did Mike Vick get his jacket yet? No. Did he?
Say what?
Did Mike Vick get his jacket yet? Or no?
No.
He ain't get no jacket.
Mike Vick ain't getting no jacket?
I'm asking you, did he?
You saying he's not going to get a jacket?
Do you think he's gonna get one?
Yeah.
I think he should.
I think
he's not eligible yet. Mike been out the league at least 5 years, ain't he?
I don't know if he will. You're right.
Should he? I think he should. But
yeah,
Mike don't get no jacket. That dog shit fucked. Which, I think what Favre doing is a lot worse. But listen, I don't want Peter, and if this shit just happens to go somewhere later on, someone listens to this episode and they're like, yeah, they said this, but hey, Brett Favre stealing money from anybody that's poor, on welfare, whatever. I think that's a lot worse than we're not gonna get into it for the sake of argument. We're not gonna get into it. But I do think Mike Vick should get in there, and I do think that whatever Brett Favre did should be actually talked about a lot more. I don't agree with Jamel Hill or any of her takes as far as in this not being a big issue because, well, on the sports aspect, because Brett Favre is a retired Hall of Famer and he's not really relevant right now. So yeah, I don't care. Ime Udoka, we talked about him last week. And at that time, everything was kind of like cloudy. They had just held a press conference, I think. Or did it? No, they did the press conference Friday.
Yeah.
So since then, since we talked about it, he was suspended for a year. It affects his pay. I will say this now. I think it's a fine, but I don't know because since Matt Barnes came out and a couple of other people have said this is deeper than what is being said. Well, why? I mean, y'all said something to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
shit, y'all don't leak the information. For what reason? Who knows? But so I think from what I've heard and what they're saying, I think it's a fine. They said it was consensual,
Okay.
but he violated organizational policies.
Right.
So
Like
he's the only
violation of
one
team
being,
rules.
yeah, he's the only one being, which still baffles me. If it's consensual, consensual means two parties or however many parties it is agreed. So how is just one person in violation? Makes no sense to me. I don't know.
I don't know.
No sense to me. And for anyone that's asking the same thing, I agree with them. We had the Malika Andrews and other people's like, why are we questioning or saying, women this, women that? No, we should because it's two parties.
Right.
If I'm fucking with a married woman,
Okay.
and we both get caught, and someone like, no, I think, well, I'm not even gonna use me, someone else. I think, look, both of y'all fucked up. Both of y'all, if I'm the NCO, I'm not punishing Joe here and not Joe here.
For committing the same crime.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that ain't how it works.
Right.
It's not how it should work.
It shouldn't, of course not.
But somehow they're justifying it, and that's how it is. I don't know. Are we fair to say that the black man's gonna take the fall for it? If it was a white woman, because all of a sudden we don't know who the fuck it was. They're talking about all the women that's thrown out there, these investigations. None of these women were the right woman.
I don't know who the woman is. I mean, dog, I don't care who it is, bro. But
Exactly.
at the end of the day, violation of team rules, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, okay. The whole year, I guess we just have to see because we don't have all the facts, bro. We don't have all the facts. There's so many rumors going around. And
Right.
before I speak
Yeah.
on it any further, I just want the facts to come out.
So here's some things I picked up real quick. I want to read these.
Okay.
They said these are some of the things that Udoka allegedly did. Had sex with a vice president's fiance. Sent creepy text messages.
Okay.
Vice president of fiance wanted this public, and Celtics jumped out in front of it. That's why it came out public, but they denied it. They said he impregnated someone, multiple women, not one, and he also was fucking around with multiple married women in the organization. Organization asked him to stop, but he didn't. And there's also a pending lawsuit. A private investigator was placed on one of the women that was in the Celtics organization. Coach Udoka messed with. The woman's boyfriend hired the PI because he knew she was cheating, but didn't know with who. The coach wasn't the intended target, but during the private investigation, they caught the coach and the woman at his condo. The PI has pictures of this happening. The woman's boyfriend told the Celtics he was going to release this to the public, so they were forced to get in front of it. Sounds like shit that these rich motherfuckers do to me.
Facts.
Whether it's your coach, it's your vice president, it's the team owner. But of course, none of them motherfuckers are black. So do they shit get thrown on Front Street like that? Nah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out more. But far as in Malika Andrews, I'm pretty sure you saw what she had to say about this in reference to Stephen A. Smith, even Richard Jefferson and Kendrick Perkins. It was kind of all the same things.
Right.
I didn't like it because it was a sister. Not even to bring it to no black and white thing, but as we said, right is right, wrong is wrong. When two people commit a crime, two people should pay. If we're both in the same organization, I break the same rules that you break. Someone is right to ask, well, why are you punishing him and not him? Whether it's a woman or a man, it's the same thing.
Why are you punishing one person without punishing the other?
Yeah. Right. And it's the same crime. Like two people are having a consensual sexual relationship.
Right.
Udoka ain't married.
Right.
But this woman is married. Right. So you would think that she's more in violation than him because she's the married person.
Right. No question.
But he's the only one that's he's not the only one that's breaking team policies, but he's the only one that's in trouble for it, I guess. But so she went on to talk about this. This is, I guess, why I put this in here. When they were talking about his the interim coach that was going to take his place for this season. They talked about him, and then she said, well, we would be remiss to bring up the fact that when he was 13 years ago, he was arrested for underage drinking, and he has an assault charge because whatever, blah 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 blah. Well, the assault charge came from when him and his girlfriend were in a bar and got in a fight with another guy that I guess was trying to talk to his girlfriend.
Right.
Him, you know what I'm saying? But this interim coach is a black guy. So everyone's like, well, why does she feel the need to bring that up? Because when we say Phil Jackson took over the New York Knicks, we didn't talk about what Phil Jackson did in college. We didn't talk about what such and such, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why do we do that to black men? And then for this to be a black woman, why does she feel the need to say, and this guy is 34 years old. So right. 13 years ago, he was 19.
Right.
So why do we, well, he wasn't, but he was in college. Why do we feel the need to bring up him underage drinking when he was in college? That don't have nothing to do with the Celtics organization,
right,
or anything in general, even his professional career.
Right. Makes no sense to me.
It doesn't.
Either, bro.
And like I said, it's a sister. Like, why? It's hard enough for black men to get a head coach job.
People give a shit about that. But people don't care about that shit.
They don't. But I would like to think I do.
Yeah. I'm saying the media, they don't care about that.
Well,
media don't care about how hard it is or the numbers of black people in coaching positions.
Right.
They don't care about none of that shit, man. You know that.
Well, so as hard as she's supposed to be fighting for black people, you would think that she cares or knows, and she's a basketball that's her show. You would think that, them motherfuckers ain't hiring, what I'm saying, us like that. So for her to even bring that up,
I'm done talking about.
That's nasty.
Malika Andrews, bro. Like,
motherfucker said, bring Rachel Nichols back. It said, bring Rachel Nichols back. Malika's on that shit. Riri announced that she is the halftime performer for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You like it? You know what? Hold on. Listen. I will give her the horns, the claps, because black woman. Well, however y'all want to take it. But I mean, it is. I guess it's good for the culture.
Okay.
Am I a Rihanna fan? I mean, she has some songs, but there's never a time that I just like go to my Rihanna playlist. There's never a time that
you
I
ain't
do.
blasting Riri, bro.
Don't kill me, Navy, because that's what they call, right? The Navy.
I think so.
I mean, but don't kill me. I mean, you know, she has some songs I like, but
Yeah.
there is no, what I'm saying, no playlist that I have that I'm listening to of Rihanna. So there it is on that. But I mean, that's the same way for a lot. There are women entertainers, singers, performers that I like, but her, and we're not even gonna go to the other one because. But I mean, how do you feel about it? Well, hold on. I'll let you get this mic back.
I think it's cool, man. Like, that's what's up, man. To have her performing and like you, what you want? Yeah. Like you said, we go with it for the culture or whatnot. It's a win. It's a win. But I can't really say that I listen to Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? So I'm indifferent about it. But as far as for black culture, if you will, like it's a win. So
Okay.
I'm all for it. I'm just not like, oh yay,
Right.
congratulations. Like I'm just not that maybe
Right.
because I just don't listen to her music
Right.
like that. You know
And
what
that's the main thing I would want to do is just congratulate,
Yeah.
a black woman in general. But yeah, I'm never the, I can't wait till the halftime performance. I would be more interested to see who else is there. Who are, if there's some other acts that are performing, I would be, more interested to see how that plays out. But yeah, for the most part, I'm happy about it. I mean, I would be, well, I guess I wouldn't be interested to see why. I mean, because I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan. There are a couple songs here and there, but a Beyonce Super Bowl, halftime performance, I would think, is not for me like that. I think it's more to bring a woman audience in. So I think that would be the more to just on that. So we're gonna jump into this USC dance team
Yeah.
that
let's do
received
it.
backlash.
Right. All right.
Sit.
So basically, Jennifer Hudson, she has her talk show. I didn't even know she had a talk show till earlier today.
I didn't know until you just said.
Right. So the University of Southern California, they have this majorette team, right? All black majorette team, much like what we've seen at HBCUs for years.
Let me stop you real quick. Where's Jennifer Hudson from?
I don't know, man.
Okay, she's not. Is she from Cali? I'll look it up while you're talking. But go ahead.
So she had them. Well, it hit the media last week, right? And honestly, when I saw USC, I didn't even pay attention to colors. I saw the garnet, and I thought it was the Gamecocks. Honestly, I didn't see the gold around the lettering.
Okay.
Right, I didn't even realize it.
All right.
So I'm thinking it was the Gamecocks until a couple of days afterwards.
Chicago.
Okay. So they were on. She had the team on, right? And of course, USC is a PWI. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
University of Southern California, right? But she had them on her talk show earlier. And when the young ladies were questioned, they were questioned about, what they were trying to do and their inspiration or whatnot. And a lot of, what do you call it, Black Twitter?
Yeah.
Or whatever. they feel away because these young women didn't pay quote unquote homage to HBCUs in which these all black majorette you know teams reside for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The reason why I bring it up is because why can't we just um celebrate black excellence as a whole and bringing it to a school like that, as opposed to them saying, oh, well, we got this from Southern University or FAMU or Hampton or whatever. Like,
Right.
why is this a topic?
You
It's crabs in a bucket. This is another example of crabs in a bucket. Like, don't hate on these women, embrace these women. It's obvious. Anybody who has eyes see where the influence comes from. Why does it matter that they say, "Oh, we got this from an HBCU"? Duh, we know where it came from. The lady just didn't make it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or the young lady, she just didn't make these routines up. Yeah, okay, it's obvious she has HBCU influence, but why is it a big deal?
And usually when it's a routine that they took from HBCU, it's an old one. It's one that's, these other motherfuckers is on some other shit. But I don't think like the recognition to come there until we start getting like some of these people that are in charge of the band or in charge of this dance team, from a HBCU or that has HBCU influence, and they're recruiting, you know what I'm saying? Because even like, as much as I love Chapel Hill, when you look at our dancers, our band when they was on the field with motherfucking who was it? FAMU, you could tell the difference. You could tell the difference by how these motherfuckers was moving and dancing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, and do we have, black people on our dance team in the band? Yes, but it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Look at the confidence on this nigga right here. I'm gonna dribble this. Hey, y'all, we watching this UNC Duke game, but listen, this nigga, I'm gonna dribble the ball up. I'm gonna take this time and hold on. Let me get this pick. Look, bang. Yes, sir. I cannot wait. But yeah, I mean, I think the influence on it, and I don't know why we got to talk about it. I would like to see more, because when you think about it, as far as in what we do and like our culture in general, music wise, hip hop is like I think they said is like a 10 to 15 billion dollar industry.
Okay.
And that's the top. The hip hop culture, hip hop R&B, that's the top out of all the cultures as far as in money wise, whether it's commercials, because every time you turn on TV and you look at a commercial, it has a hip hop jingle, it has like a hip hop beat, it's some scratching, it's something. Pusha T, it plays a real big part in that when you talk about Arby's or he has another one somewhere else. But you know what I'm saying? Like the influence is there.
Yeah.
But
so
these motherfuckers don't want to embrace it. But
all right, so okay. So you may not want to embrace it, but again, it's us attacking us, though. It's us attacking us, bro.
Yeah.
Why?
Malika Andrews, same thing.
Crabs in a bucket.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
get off of it. That girl don't have to say, yo, I watch TSU.
Mm-hmm.
She don't have to say that y'all salute that girl for taking, regardless of whether or not she acknowledged it or not. It does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
We know, you know.
Yeah. So I think the HBCUs, feel like they're on a smaller platform. So in order for them to get recognition, so Dre may know where that came from, Reggie may know where that came from, or such and such, whoever else may know where that came from. But when you turn on like ESPN, if ESPN wants to highlight it, ESPN might say, "Oh my God, the UNC dance team, blah 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 blah, blah whatever else made this shit up," and it's no credit to whoever else. You know, I guess we feel, you know, a lot of us, we feel like we have to have the credit. The credit has to be there. But yeah, I mean, I don't agree with it at all, them attacking her. Because even if a rapper does it, i.e. Fat Joe just released a song last week, and he was, you know, he started out saying, "While I'm watching every nigga that's watching me closely," he don't have to say where he got that from, right? We know, but for the people that ain't so hip hop savvy or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? They don't know. But if Jay-Z was to come out and say, "Damn, dog, you can at least give me some credit on where you got that line from," whatever else, then, you know, we would look at it like,
that's a stretch, but okay.
I mean,
it's a stretch.
I think it's kind of the same thing.
I think it's a stretch
a little bit, but
I can't fully subscribe to that, because at the end of the day, we as Black people know the difference between what a PWI is going to put on the field where it stands, as far as a dance group or major rap group is going to put down, as opposed to a HBCU. You're not going to. I can't subscribe to that, dog.
Let me ask you a question. Georgia Southern.
Okay.
You think they dance team or whatever look like better than ours? And they're
like
not at Georgia Southern than UNC. But
Georgia Southern, what are you asking me? Do I think
their dance team, band, whatever, like, is better than what we got?
Georgia Southern?
Yeah. The motherfucker Georgia State.
Georgia State?
My bad, Georgia State.
Yeah.
And they're not HBCU either. I did not know that until we was.
No, they're not.
But do you say that because it's more? Yeah, okay.
I think it's better because it has more soul. It caters to what I'm used to.
In the music wise,
I went to an HBCU.
In the music wise,
yeah, and what I know from a band, I went to an HBCU, so that's what I'm accustomed to. I can't say I ever watched Carolina's band until they matched up with FAMU, and you sent it to my phone. I've never watched the Tar Heels freaking.
And because like we don't want to. Like, well, for us, we don't want to hear no halftime show with motherfuckers like doing a rendition of the Achy Breaky Heart or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Right.
It feels to what we like.
And we
are accustomed.
But when you say that, you have to go with the more quote unquote popular music. And if we're gonna say
popular within our culture,
but no, our culture. But when you say our culture, we're generating $10 to $15 billion yearly. That is the most in any music genre.
Well, I got it. It would be smart to do that, but a PWI doesn't have to do that.
Right? Yeah, they don't.
That's what I'm saying, because they're going to be funded.
They don't,
based on whomever's funded them and what they like or what they feel like they need to do for that program.
So it's kind of funny with you saying that. And now think about it. When FAMU came to the house and we played them, our band was playing "Fuck Them Other Niggas" because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which ain't
traditionally it's not what they're gonna do, right? Okay. Yeah, definitely influenced. Like it's the Marshall 100.
Yeah, no, what's up?
It's the Marshall 100. It's a world renowned band.
Right.
They know they weren't.
And even when we go Friday, we're gonna be swag surfing.
Yeah, they knew they weren't.
Like
they knew they weren't better than the Marching 100, dog.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, so I don't think they have to give them a shout out, but I think that's asking for a little too much. I'm with you. I think that's asking for a little too much, but I do see where they may want maybe some recognition, because guess what? We don't get the platform that you guys get. So in order for, maybe you saying, hey, this or that, but ghostwriters don't say that shit either.
They don't say what?
They're not really looking for that, because you don't ever see a ghostwriter come out and be like, yo, I'm the motherfucker that wrote that song, y'all, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they do it. But not until like they've been like kind of like they feel a way like they disrespected or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? you know, or they names. Like it's plenty of ghostwriters that get out there and say, "Yeah, I did this and I did that." Like one person that won't name drop is like Saha the Prince. Saha will let you know, dog. I'm writing for your favorite rappers today.
Yeah, but he won't name their names either.
But he won't name drop. He will admit to
Saha
to helping Kanye.
Maskill.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I love seeing these niggas like this.
You ruthless, man.
I love seeing these niggas like this. Yeah.
But not like now the Dream a name drop. Dream he'll name.
And R&B niggas is ruthless though.
Yeah,
they the new hip hop niggas dog.
Yo, I heard Tank giving it up. He was like, "Yo, the bottom line is, R&B, we gotta find our pocket because you got these rappers that used to talk about gangster this, gangster that. Now they harmonize.
Harmonizing. He is absolutely right.
He was like, so what's left for us? So we gotta find a new pocket. I was like,
but the R&B niggas are getting busy. Like them niggas is like really going at each other and fighting and shit. We talked about August Alsina last week, right? Trey Songz. I mean, the R&B. Well, besides the women, when last time you heard? Well, outside of Freddie Gibbs and Benny, when last time you heard of a male hip hop kind of beefish? It's been mostly R&B, and that. Well, the women is really the ones that's going at it. We ain't even gonna talk about Cardi and Akbar V or whatever her name is. Did you see that shit?
No.
Oh, listen, Cardi posted. We'll wait because we in a sports topic. Most of the women won't hear this. Yo, I love seeing these niggas from Duke crying like that. So with that, where we at? I don't know what else we got for sports. What else you want to talk about with sports?
Man, we can wrap it up, homie.
Okay. Well, I'll save this one. Oh no, let's talk about this one. Well, you know what? So I was looking at earlier today. The suspect was arrested for the murder of PNB Rock.
Okay.
17-year-old. I'm gonna pull up the article real quick. 17-year-old kid. And so here's the crazy thing about it. And I'll paraphrase while I'm looking at this article. 17-year-old kid. He basically went in there. He wanted his jewelry. There was some words said he shot him. Then he took the jewelry. He snatched some jewelry from his woman and ran out the store, got into the car. Getaway driver drove off. Guess who the getaway driver was?
His dad, right?
His dad.
Yeah. I think that's nuts. California's the wild, wild west, man. They move different out there. They think different out there. Hopefully there's more to come about, in reference to what really happened. Julio. Yeah, I knew it. I saw that when we were on your on the Aries Sports Talking podcast.
All right, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
What was you saying?
I was saying, like, I hope more comes out, but I think more than anything, like, it was ridiculous for people to be like really like blaming that on the mother of his child or children. I don't know how many children he has.
That's nasty work. Yeah, nasty business.
Yeah, it's nasty. I believe that nobody's supposed to, nobody who really, the people who said, this, that, and third about her, right? All right, granted, they have a point. She she shouldn't have been posted this, that, and the third, but
right.
To go as far as saying that she set him up or she was the reason behind it is just preposterous, man. So, again, RIP to his family. Condolences to his family. RIP to PNB Rock. And let's just hope and pray that justice is served.
And you know, for get up, young boy. For that's as you said, like California's that's the wild wild west. Absolutely. Whew. I might need to turn this off. I'll get distracted. Golly, Vince. But for this quick work to happen and then for to find him is good. I hopefully there's more to come to what happened, why it happened, and we'll get answers. I was never the biggest PNB Rock fan. Do I have some PNB Rock music or albums in this? I do, because I download and put everything in my playlist. But I did recently see that he was the most streamed artist in the last 2 weeks.
Of course.
Which is, in itself, people don't never believe in that. And I told him the same thing about Aaliyah. Like, as much as people, love Aaliyah and talk about Aaliyah, that album Aaliyah released a month before she passed away was not the most well-received album.
I bought it.
I
actually, as a young boy, I bought it.
But so that album, after the first week, it fell out of the top 100. And I remember because I was doing something, I was looking at that far as in studying, when people pass away and how the album's stored and everything. And that album was not a top 100 album. And then she passed away 2 weeks later. The album went number 1 again. It came back up. So yeah, like, and it was a good album, but people just weren't feeling it. They ain't like it. But I guess that's good to hear. I don't know what he left behind for his family or whatever was done, but his family gets to, hopefully they get some kind of money or something off of that, far as in him being streamed. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm kind of fucked up by this Coolio shit, so I'm gonna talk about it real quick. But Coolio has died at the age of 59. Artist Leon Ivy Jr., known professionally as Coolio, has died unexpectedly at the age of 59. The rapper's best known for his 1995 gangster hit Gangster's Paradise. He died of a suspected heart attack. Wow.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to Coolio, man.
Wow.
59 years old. That's young, man.
Very, yeah. Wow. Yeah, R.I.P. to Coolio, and condolences to his family. Wow. Wow. A lot of our I guess how you can call him an influence, but our rappers that we grew up listening to, talking to, well, not talking to, but listening to, streaming, all everything. The older we get, the closer, what I'm saying, like I guess it gets more and more, like, because when you think about it, like, some of these guys are 10, 15, 20 years older than us.
Right.
So, within the next 5-10 years, this is really going to be like something that we're thinking about and hearing more. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has an expiration date.
Right.
And when you think about some of your favorite artists or rappers that you grew up listening to, we're all, me and you, we're on the backside of our, considered
number wise,
we're on the backside of it. Like, we've hit the hill and we're somewhere close to going down the other side.
Right.
So it's gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't expect to open my phone and see that shit though.
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
crazy.
I saw it. I just wasn't gonna bring it up on the sports talking podcast.
Well, yeah, we're out of there. That's crazy though. I did not. Wow. Wow. Rachel Doziak. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The NCAA, the NAACP lady that was white, that was saying she was black.
Yeah.
You know, she got an OnlyFans.
No, I didn't.
I saw that the other day. I put that in my group chat. Listen. Rachel has OnlyFans.
You got footage?
So it was sent to me, and I put it in my group chat. I'm gonna show you.
Footage was sent to you?
Well, 2 of the pictures.
Come on, man.
Of Rachel.
Come on, man. Show me the next one. Okay.
Listen, she look better than a lot of niggas' baby mamas. Listen, it's a lot of niggas out here like, hey, but hey, I've seen some niggas like, hey, I see what you fuck with. But am I subscribing? No. No, I'm not subscribing.
Wow, okay. I didn't expect that one. Wow.
Are you subscribed to anybody on OnlyFans right now? I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
No, you're not putting me on the spot. I've never subscribed to anyone
really?
on
I have some friends that, hey, my OnlyFans, blah 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 blah. You know, I'm this month is free, next month, you know, whatever else. I've had some that said whatever, and I probably spent about. I haven't spent over $100 on OnlyFans. Far as in, people that I was supporting, like, okay, you support me, even though Unapologetic, the podcast ain't costing nobody no money right now, which a lot of y'all niggas still ain't subscribing to, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, I'm not subscribing to her. But it's funny to go from NAACP leader or whoever she was to OnlyFans. And I mean, I don't know. That shit is wild because I would never expect to see like I mean, nigga, what's next? We gonna see like Condoleezza Rice on OnlyFans?
Never. Please don't put them on the same. Please do not talk about them the same like.
Oh my! Like I don't know. Like I mean, she ain't the baddest looking. But so as far as in friends that I have that's on OnlyFans, like the OnlyFans thing is weird and interesting in itself because okay, I subscribe to your shit to support, help out, whatever else. All right, now once this month is up and it says okay, the re-up fee or monthly fee or whatever for this shit, like because you can set your own price.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the motherfuckers be setting their price at like $25, $30 or whatever else. And I'm like, for what? And it may have been somebody that you fuck with. So you done seen every part of her body, know what she do, know how she get down. You know what I'm saying? And they might not even be like that, but they might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you was a nigga that got through that jumped over the wall, penetrated the wall or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Some of these other niggas are dreamers.
Okay.
They want to be you. Dre had that. Damn, how can I get that? You know what I'm saying? So they might want to see her naked, you know what I'm saying? See what she's doing. And for the most part, she probably ain't even a woman. Like she probably posting some shit that might be on her IG or that she can't post on her IG. Maybe she want to post some shit on some lingerie that ain't even revealing or none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? That you saw on a regular shit. But this other nigga couldn't see that shit because he wasn't fucking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to pay no $25, $20, $25, $30 for some shit I didn't see like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and a lot of these women, because we know like OnlyFans get a bad rap. Some people automatically go to, it's nudity, sexual, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women ain't doing that. It's some women that's doing feet pictures, feet videos, all that other shit. But a lot of these women, you know what I'm saying? Like it might be somebody that you were stationed with that you might have messed with before, here or there, whatever
be
else.
clear. I don't know anybody on OnlyFans, dog. So I can't relate. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They just ain't told you.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know of.
So for me,
I don't know of.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, some of these women, I'm like, okay, there ain't enough for me to re-up on. You know what I'm saying? I seen that you just, you know what I'm saying, you posing on a bed with the pillow and the teddy bear and some lingerie. Like, there ain't enough for me to pay $30 for. But for this guy here that wanted to fuck you the whole time we were stationed in, I don't know, Fort Stewart, he might want to, because he might have been fantasizing about you. So I can't knock you for that. But listen, don't expect me to re-up on your shit.
Okay.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Nah. But so I mean, it's even like, because you know, Cardi B is on, and I mean, she ain't like nothing that I'm like looking at like that. But I mean, is she okay? Is Cardi? But Cardi B is on OnlyFans. I think there are plenty of other women that are desirable, but it just ain't nobody that I'm wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, like motherfucking Pornhub and X and everything, all X videos, all this shit is free. I'm not about to sit here and pay this money to see y'all pose and post pictures, you know what I'm saying, in some lingerie or some shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't. Only time I know I see OnlyFans is when you send me a link that I could actually look and see what the hell's happening. Outside of that, I don't.
Well, yeah. Hey, they're out there. But I mean, for Miss Rachel to have an OnlyFans is crazy to me. I just like, damn, how do we get here? There was something else we had here. What was we talking about? Oh, Young Miami. Young Miami said she's ready to take her podcast to the next level. She wants to be the next Black Oprah.
The next Black Oprah.
Is Oprah Black?
I thought she was.
Last time I checked, she was. I don't know, but she and some of her followers, fans, whoever, don't see that as being insult, a slap in the face.
That's nuts. Like, I would love to hear what she meant by it. I mean,
me too.
The next Black Oprah. There's only one Oprah.
Right. And she is Black. Last time I checked.
The next Black Oprah. I don't know. Maybe she misspoke, dog.
You know, I'll go with you on that, because they don't talk the best. The city girls, not me, but I mean, I would love to hear our explanation for it. I'm pretty sure there probably won't be one, but the next Black Oprah, yeah, that just don't sound right, because it kind of insinuates that you know, if someone was like, you know, if Unapologetic Podcast was ever on another level and we made it big, and someone's like, you know what, I like Dre and how he give it up, how he talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be the next Black Dre, the next, you know, Black version of him.
It makes sense.
It don't make sense, nigga. I'm Black, and you know what I'm saying? That's how I give it up. But I never thought as a culture that we viewed Oprah as white. You know, her views may be different. Of course, the tax bracket she's in is different, but we never associate her with being anything less than black. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. They were, at once upon a time, they were trying to, they were labeling Oprah as being like whitewashed and shit like that,
Yeah.
dog. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but Young Miami too young to really know anything about that shit. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I could be wrong. Like I don't know how, I don't know what type of homework she's done. I mean, judging by the black Oprah, the next black Oprah, I wouldn't imagine that she's done much homework, but that's not for me to decide. Anyway, I mean, it just sounds pretty ignorant, man.
I got this video that we're gonna look at real quick. This shit is funny to me. I saw this, and I didn't pay attention to it, but I actually I'm gonna post this on, but here you can hold out. You seen it? Hit the play button. And I'm gonna post this on the video actually.
See what we got here. What is he doing?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work for PNB. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845. Okay. So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to niggers. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize.
Wow.
No, man, that wasn't even.
What?
The nigga said Duke Power, and we are conducting.
Did you say Duke Power?
Yeah.
Well, we
Hold
know,
on.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Well, we know what Duke Power is about.
Yeah.
I do, especially being,
So,
wow.
So yeah. Let's hold on.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sorry to bother you. I'm Fernando. I work for PNB. We're a few doors down. We're in 1845. Okay. So we do solar around here. We're just coming around talking to niggers. Sorry, dude. Neighbors. I apologize, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
How do you mistake neighbors for niggas?
No, come on.
Unless you frequently say niggers, and that's what was on your mind when you saw him.
Can you send me that?
I will.
Okay.
I will.
Wow.
All right.
Was
so
that in the notes? Wait, was that in the notes?
I just put that in there.
Okay, cool.
Kind of sort of. Yeah.
It's fine. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I was like, yo, I read pretty well. Like my production skills are pretty. My pre-production is pretty A1, bro. But I didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah. So that's you. What do you do? Y'all, I don't know if this shit is funny or not, but listen, this shit is funny to me. Because so I'm gonna post a video, but if y'all seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like at the end, the dude walked down the steps because he fucked up, and he's just sitting there like with his hands on his head, and he's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker is like Duke Power. Come on, Duke Power.
I know, man.
Yeah, we know where Duke Power was at.
Come on, cuz.
Yeah.
So I know where that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was somewhere close. It was somewhere very close.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow, dog. What the fuck?
I don't. So, my man, obviously, he went back. He was like, "I'm good," and went back in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have been calling my attorney by the time that motherfucker walked down his
some shit like I probably call the police. Like
we got them boys.
Yeah, come get them. Bro.
We got them boys. Like we need to go ahead. I got the video and everything. We need to go ahead and see what kind of settlement Duke Power want.
Without putting your hands on anyone, that would be the smartest thing for that boy to do. That would be the smartest person. That would be the smartest thing for that young man to do. Duke Power.
This motherfucker in your face, like we're trying to see what niggers I mean, neighbors.
You know how Duke Power, how they run North Carolina.
You got the audacity.
Duke Power
Yeah.
runs North Carolina.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially that western part of it. Charlotte, that whole section on that. But the
triangle
whole,
too.
Yeah.
For sure, the triangle.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I knew was growing up was Duke Power. I didn't know any other nothing. Wow.
I'm gonna send it to you. But what do you do? What do you do if that's you?
In that moment, I try to hold myself together. I'm asking my what the fuck? Who the fuck you think you like? What the fuck you talking about, cuz?
Mm-hmm.
You got me fucked up. I'm be ready to scrap.
Yeah, because I think I'm on that doorstep for that Ring camera, and we got an issue. I'm talking like, the fuck you saying? For him to have that much like composure to hold back and just don't, you know what I'm saying? Let it go. Like, that shit is crazy for me. I don't know, but yeah, I saw that shit. And I was like, Duke Power. Let's talk about it, because we, that is the state of North Carolina, the great state of North Carolina, and as we know, the great state of North Carolina has a lot of races, and it has a lot of racial undertone, a lot of everything. We're not going to say racist because it's in the Bible Belt.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it's racist, homophobic, a lot of that shit like it's like considered to be, outside the norm for the state. But let me see. We talked about the PNB Rock sex talk. Is there ever a good time to just tell a motherfucker that you love them while you having sex? Outside of course, marriage.
Like, that's the first time you telling them? Is that what you're saying? Like, that's the first time you telling them, like, you in the octagon and you telling them, like, I love you?
Yeah. Let's say that.
First time?
Let's say that. Yeah. Is that a good time? Yeah.
I don't think that's a good time.
Fuck
no. I don't think that's a good time, dog.
You're
you're in your most vulnerable state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Don't be telling.
Do you want to hear that?
Hell no. For the first time?
Right.
No. I don't believe.
What about the other shit? So if we ain't gonna, because I don't ask shit like whose pussy is this, none of that shit. Like, because I don't want you to lie to me. I don't, because I mean, it could be a lie, it could be the truth. But let's see what we got. I don't know if Aaron Judge hit his 61st, but okay. Congrats to Aaron Judge. But yeah, I don't want you to lie to me, but where do you go if a woman says, "Is this my dick?" in the middle of fucking? Because I feel like you're stuck in the mood of, damn, do I fuck this up and say this my dick? Or do I just say it's yours, even though it ain't hers? I mean, it could be, but
if this woman is the only one out that if this is the only woman that I'm having sexual relations with, and you ask me that, then I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go along.
So, okay,
I'm going to go along.
So it could be at this point in time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
At this point, all right.
For the purposes of sharing, yes.
Yeah, there ain't nobody else got this in about
nobody else
a little while. So
yeah,
right.
No, I'm not laying smack down on anyone else.
So technically,
from a technical standpoint, for the purposes of characters, you being in character and me being in character, I'm going to say yes.
in character, but they don't. A lot of they won't hold that shit in the character though. So because then that follow on shit might come up like you better not get his dick to nobody else. Or some other shit. I mean, like it's I don't know. It's some follow on shit. Some you promise or tell me this my dick. So now you got to repeat it. So do you repeat it?
I don't know about all that, man. Like, come on.
But that's the entrapment part that like a lot of women do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't trap me in sex.
Yeah, well,
but niggas might do that shit too. But I don't like. Listen, I'm not asking you nothing. I'm never asking a woman, "Is this my pussy?" Is don't nobody fuck this pussy like, you know what I'm saying? No. I might talk, but it ain't never nothing like specific to is this mine or is this the best dick you ever had or none of this shit. Listen, you ain't gotta lie to me. And I'm not gonna help you lie to me. So I'm not gonna ask you these questions. If we're married, maybe. And that's just but I mean, motherfuckers might lie then. Listen, I'm never gonna assume this is the best dick XYZ has ever had in her life.
Okay.
Never gonna assume.
Okay.
And I don't want a woman to ever assume she got the best pussy I ever had. Just because I'm with you don't mean you got the pussy I ever had.
No, it doesn't. I agree.
And just because just because you're with me don't mean I got the best, you don't got a lot of me.
Yeah. 100%.
Don't stroke my ego.
Yeah. I mean,
just give me a couple of high poppies, some other shit. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta even be that. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
you're gonna get some backlash for the iPod.
Oh, sisters, y'all can say that shit too.
Okay.
Some daddies, some I don't know, something.
No. Fucking with you. I know what you
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying, man.
Yeah, I mean,
keep that shit spicy. I get what you're saying, All right. For sure.
No lie. Even if you tell her the truth. Like, but yeah, I mean, she can tell me over gradual conversation. We can be having brunch. She can be like, you know what? I ain't never had no good, like, all right. But when she started telling me, if you tell me that shit in the middle of sex, I don't know. It just always seemed like a motherfucker's gonna tell you whatever they feel like you want to hear.
Of course.
And I just don't want to hear it at all. At all. Man, you gotta your significant other, whether it's your wife, girlfriend, whoever, right? She's fucking around on you.
All right.
And you find out her family knows. How do you feel about that? Are you mad at the family? And this motherfucker you love too. Of course.
Yeah, motherfucker you love. I feel the way. But I understand loyalty lines. I understand those.
Okay.
I understand loyalty lines.
Okay.
Right. At the end of the day, and you talking about family, but it boils down to it, I have partners, I have friends that I've known. Maybe I've known both sides, the significant others or whatever, and one of them were cheating. Right? I didn't squeal because of my loyalty. So I understand, and people not wanting to be involved in that type of shit.
So wait, you
I'm
said
not saying I won't feel away.
No. You said you didn't squeal but you knew that one of your partners was cheating on
The other partner.
the other partner.
Yeah, but I was cool with both, and that's not that's not blood.
Right. Do you still like? How are you comfortable with talking to the other partner and be like, "Hey, what's good? How you doing? Blah blah blah." You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I'm comfortable with it because I still care about how you're doing. I just know a piece of information that you don't know, and for the purposes of loyalty,
Do they know that you know?
Does who know?
The other partner. Do they know that you know that such and such was fucking around?
Even if they do know, bro, like I'm still like I'm gonna say at the end of the day, hey, yes, if I'm asked about if I know it and I do know it, I'm gonna be honest, say yeah, I did know it, but also too, it wasn't my place because I didn't want to get in between it. You know what I'm saying? I know things about certain women that at the end of the day, I could not speak on to their man. I knew they man, but my loyalty lied with them. I might have known both of them, and vice versa. I know men, you know what I'm saying, and my loyalty might have lied with that man or that woman, whatever the case may be. I didn't speak on it, and I know both parties.
Okay,
you know
so let me throw you a curveball. So we'll get a little personal.
Okay,
because everybody that listens to us and fuck with us know you know our situation. So your ex, right?
My ex-wife.
Yes.
Okay.
If I knew, you know, if she was stepping out on you,
okay,
and I knew that,
okay,
and
would I expect for you to tell me?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
That's a hard place for you.
Right. Absolutely.
That's a tough place for you.
Absolutely.
Would I be mad? I would feel away because my feelings would be hurt about being cheated on. Not that you didn't tell me though.
So how cool would we be after that situation? Like
it
if
would
I'm
take a little bit.
Okay. It would take a little bit.
I ain't saying it's over for you.
Okay.
I ain't saying it's over for you, but we're gonna have to have a conversation.
Okay.
And you gonna have to come to me, man, in a minute and say, hey, big dog, understand what, even though I know I didn't hear from your fucking mouth.
Right.
Hey, big dog, understand. I was in between a rock and a hard place.
Okay.
You my brother, that's my sister. Yada, yada, yada. This is where I'm at with it.
Okay.
This is where I was with it. This was hard for me. This was tough for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I understood. Yeah. Like if a motherfucker come to you like that and say, hey, I was gonna let this shit play out. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I ain't gonna be on some fuck you shit at first. I am, because my feelings hurt.
Right.
I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different, emotions. But ultimately, I know that situation that you're talking about is wild.
Yeah.
That's different. That's wild. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
That's not normal. But that shit, that triangle is not normal.
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
You're
like
right.
that.
You're right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I would have to, I'll be upset now, but I would have to come to grips with like, damn, what this nigga look like, put his neck on the line saying this, that, a third, for me to go say this to this woman. Well, the nigga Reggie told me what putting you walking the fucking plank for some shit. You know what I mean? So that's different. That would be ugly as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's so many different dynamics, so many different variables that go into that. You know what I mean? Like even if you thought about from a standpoint of your old relationship that was in the mix of that. Like even if I knew that old girl was doing some crazy shit, like I'm caught by the nuts because this is my old lady at the time.
Right.
Yeah, you my man. That's her friend. This, that, that, third, like a fucking web. You know what I'm saying? So
now, I love you, Shonda. Even if she listen out, do you think she feel the same way? Do you think
No,
that she would think that I'm supposed to tell her if I know that you?
Yeah, she feels like you're supposed to tell her no question. I would, yeah, she would feel like you would, and for that reason, when I was in the street, I never involved you because I know that. I know that. And from her foxhole, rightfully so, though.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
From her from her side of the fence, rightfully so.
You know what? I get what you're saying. I see what, because you know what? If I would expect her to say something about, oh girl.
You would expect it. But do you think she would do it at that time? Because I don't think so.
You know what?
I don't think so. Think about it. You would expect it.
I would look at her different if she
didn't. Just like she would look at you different if you
right.
didn't.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
You're absolutely
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's so many different variables when it comes to shit like that. Because we all think about it. We all were intertwined in different fucking that should. But then it went most groups. You know, you have your significant other, and when your significant other introduces you to, we'll go with the opposite sex and our, you know, and you know, for the purposes of what we had going on, and when it comes down to that, most people aren't like, they're like, oh, okay, that's the homie. All right. Once you get a feel for whomever, and then that's it, is hey, bye, whatever the case may be.
Right.
But on both sides of it, think about it. She befriended your old lady. You befriended me. I don't know what that situation is now, but I know what our situation is now.
Okay.
So it's a fucking web.
Right.
So now it's like, damn, well, what the fuck do you do? Really? I mean, it seems like it sounds, it breathes well, it seems like it's something easy to do, but in all actuality, when you start building these relationships and this person entrusts you, you know, ain't trust you with whatever the case, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, with I think women, it take a little more. Some is right off the bat, but I think like so far with us, men, you'll know, like if you see something solid, like okay, this nigga, this somebody I can fuck with. He cool, he blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Or and you can feel that way, and then some fuck shit happen, and you be like, okay, nah.
Now I know.
But right. But I think not all women, but a lot of women is just like, it is what it is. It is, you know what I'm saying? She wild, she cool. We, you know, I have these my bitches category. I'm cordial with them. I'm in a group chat with them. We speak, you know, whatever else. A lot of us niggas like, nah, it's like, okay, he cool. I fuck with him. I grew up with these my partners. We don't talk every day, but when we talk, it's like time ain't passed. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we talked yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Fun. Yeah. So it's, you know, and outside of that, it ain't no like other, like there's no like real gray areas with niggas you fuck with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I don't know their situation now, but I would have, definitely
from your standpoint.
Yes, I definitely would have felt away if she knew some shit that was going on and then say nothing.
Like that's what I said. If you do some shit that was going on and you didn't tell me, yes, I would feel away. Yes, that shit would fuck with me. However, I'm not dumb. Like I understand, like relationships are relationships.
Yeah.
So, and it being in a situation like that, that's tough.
But you know what? So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like even at any given specific point in time, regardless of her relationship and your ex's relationship, and her relationship and your relationship, and this may just be a woman thing.
Speak on it.
This may just be a woman thing. If she caught wind of you fucking around, she running right to your ex.
Oh yeah, no question about it.
There's no question. She's running.
If your ex caught wind of me fucking around,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
she's running right
spilling the
to
beans.
your ex and
She's
like,
spilling the beans.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's
like,
spilling the beans,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? But
She's spilling the beans. She's spilling the beans, and then she's gonna tell you about it later.
yes. So, and I don't think if you knew or caught wind of me fucking around,
Yo, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that because it's a relationship thing for me, and I don't want to be caught in the crosshairs of shit because that ultimately that could fuck up my home.
right?
You know what I'm saying? That could have fucked up my home. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, no, it's not worth it for me. I'm just gonna mind my motherfucking business. I'm gonna know what I know. I'm gonna do my little pillow talk. Hey, you know, goddamn, this to the third. I don't know what the fuck going on, but you better goddamn, you know.
Right. So now, if you knew I was fucking around, I wouldn't expect you to say anything to her.
To who?
To my ex.
Yeah, of course not.
Exactly.
I would never.
Now, if you said something to your ex about it, I wouldn't expect her to say anything either.
In that situation, no, I wouldn't expect for her to either.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect. That's what I'm saying. But every situation not like that though, Reggie.
True.
And that's some different shit.
Okay? Yeah.
Some different
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
like,
right.
That's some different shit. Like, even, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some different shit, bro. That's some different shit. Like, that is some different shit.
It is. Yeah.
Oh my God.
100%.
even when that's funny. Even post relationship and some shit was what went down. I still called you. It's like, bro, I'm telling you because you my man. I don't fuck with this shit. Y'all was done. And I still called you and I said, bro, I don't fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And even at because I just did not, I could not. I could not. I really felt disrespected.
Yeah.
We don't got to go into that, but you know what I'm saying. We know what I'm saying.
Messy. Yeah.
But I
felt
you know, like dog shit. I felt like dog shit that day.
I think it goes back to, motherfucker gonna do what you allow them to do.
I felt like
or whatever they think you're cool with. But it's a tough situation.
It was
it's a tough situation.
Very tough.
Because if let's say for instance, damn, I hope I ain't giving too much away. But let's say you get into a whole new relationship, and at this point in time, right now, me and you are like brothers.
Yeah,
I love the fuck out you. You my nigga.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Your ex ain't like that, but there are some exes out here that may feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, you fuck with her like that. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Far as let's say you're a new woman. Okay. There were some exes out there, not your ex.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
There were not your ex, not yours.
Yeah,
but there are some out here like that. That's like,
bro, like your Lord, he's still supposed to be with me. It's fuck them. It's all me.
You got this nigga in your house with his woman. Blah 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 happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There are women out there that's like that. Yeah. And there are men out there
I'm glad you wasn't like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you weren't like that, bro. But when we spoke on it, I think you understood, like, bro, what the fuck you want me to do? I'm telling you, goddamn, this shit ain't right. I don't fuck with this shit, but I'm gonna tell you what happened because you my man. I don't want to I ain't want you to think that I'm goddamn kumbaya and goddamn
la
kikiing with this nigga. Like,
True.
I don't fuck with this shit.
True. Yeah, okay.
The shit was heavy on my conscience, so that's why I spoke on it. That's why I spoke on it. I had to, because you my man. I had to.
And for instance, let's just say your ex and whoever she fucking with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
no, if you put in that situation, I get what you're going where you're going. If you put in that situation, I understand. Because you got to show love. Love is love, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just because we didn't work out don't mean you don't love that motherfucker.
Right. Yeah. The relationship remains the same. You can you can have one without the other. And you know, but one thing that don't happen is you're not gonna come in here and shit on Dre. I know you, my girl, man, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But she had told me about this last nigga, the way I feel about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you know that don't exist.
And that's where the rubber met the road in that situation.
Yeah, that's where we draw the line.
Remember, I told you that's like, okay, partner, hold on now.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what she said now.
Pump your brakes.
I don't give a fuck about nothing that she said because she talking out of anger. She talking out of goddamn, you know, whatever. Like, on to the next type shit. But understand now, that's my guy. So we ain't doing that. So that ain't what we doing here.
You a visitor.
Yeah, we not doing that now. Hold on.
You're right.
And some of that, and without saying we ain't saying no names.
No,
people who know. If you know, you know. When that shit happened, because me and Justin was there. Justin was there at my house that day too.
Okay.
And cuz talking greasy, I look at Justin. Justin look at me. And I'm like, no, hold on now. Hey, partner, hold on now. Hold on now. That ain't what we doing now. That's my man now. That's my man. Whatever you got going on is what you got going on with Shawty. That's fine.
Right.
But my man ain't got nothing to do with this here, so we ain't doing that. We not doing that now. Be clear. My bad. You know, I ain't need no disrespect. Cool. We ain't got to talk about it no more. I'm just letting you know.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%.
You know.
Yeah. Because I mean, if the tables was turned,
right?
You know, we can talk. You know, even if she was to get married and she invited me to the wedding,
right?
And me and hey man, you know,
hey bro,
we can talk about anything you want to, but we not talking about Trey. We not talking about the relationship. We're not talking about this. We're not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? That's for her and me to talk about.
Yeah.
Me and him to talk about. But your opinions on him, you don't discuss with me unless you discuss with him. Whatever you got to say to him, about him, you should say to him. Don't be talking to me.
Fair point, blank.
Because that just seems like you're trying to
shit.
Yeah, you're trying to be messy, and then you trying to make them up. Well, see what them up. See where somebody stand, or you trying to pick a side. Make somebody pick a side.
Facts.
No.
Facts.
Nah, we not. Yeah.
I would never play that game. At the end of the day, if I love you, I love you, and that's what it is. I'm never gonna go against you. I'm never gonna let nobody play you. You play your face. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just not something that I'm into. That ain't it, bro. That's whack.
And it should never be like that. But you know, niggas are built different, and I pride myself off of being around men that don't take pussy like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not stand up. That's not influenced by, you know, whatever. Because a lot of niggas, a lot of men out here do a lot of things for pussy. It's all about pussy or chasing or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Like we had the conversation last week about have you had a fallout with a guy over a woman?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like and for the most part, the niggas that I hold like close and dear to me, it's never happened. It don't happen. Why? Because we on the same page, same accord. Like I don't have even if me and you was to go out and I had my eyes on something, I already know if I tell you like, yo, I got my eyes on that, I'm da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I already know you're not gonna shoot at her.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn
And
about none of that. Yeah.
if I do talk to her and she not feeling it, regardless of how I feel about that, if she was like, but what's up with him? You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel already know. I told you I felt some kind of way. You know, I'm out to shoot at her. You know what I'm saying? It might be off limits. You know what I'm saying? Because I already said something to you about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no blatant shit right here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
But a lot of niggas ain't like that. You know, a lot of niggas is like, well, yeah, my nigga did like her, but you know, I don't know. It's there's a lot of unwritten rules that a lot of these motherfuckers violate. A lot of these motherfuckers do. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that shit for the most part.
No, you gotta worry about that shit. You know, like you just said, like you know who your mans are, you know who your people are, you know who your family is, but you also know who the snipers are that you know. You've already said that you know a couple of snipers. But at the end of the day, you also know that what comes with that, if the niggas that you know that snipers, hey, it's a conversation, and it's one conversation.
And I also realize, and I know you know that everybody don't like you, everybody don't like me. So if I shoot at something, and she ain't feeling it, and then you know me and my man together in like a couple days, like, man, you remember old girl?
Well, for me, it ain't gonna be no couple days. For me, it's gonna be, hey, bro, hey, look, partner, goddamn, this what happened, but this is what it is. It ain't gonna be no couple days for me. I'm gonna lay it all out, period, point blank, because I done been down that road. Many moons ago, I've been down that road where I'm about to give it up. Before we close out, I'm about to give it up.
Let's go.
So there I was. And for people in the 757 in the Tidewater area, they know like one of the craziest, most ratchet, if you want a one-nighter, whatever the case may be, you go to the alley. We call it the Scally. That's in Scallywag.
Okay.
Right? So there's a young lady in there. I mean, this is 2000 fucking, I don't know, man, 13, maybe. 13, something like that. Like, whatever. Anyway, so I go on the joint. It's a joint that's on me, right? She on me tough. She talking real greasy, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Come out to the car with me and shit like that. I'm a young boy. Come out to the car with me, fuck with me. So I go to the car with her. Handle our 1-2. Well, she handled her 1-2. I'll leave it there. Right? Handle 1-2. End up, you know, exchanging numbers. Go home. Youngin call me. Yeah, I'm trying to goddamn get that 2-point conversion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Right.
Shout out to the 2-point conversion.
Right.
Yeah.
So I ain't thinking nothing of it. Bet. Pull up. Right. Do I want to next morning? You know, young lady, she get up, she ride out. I got a text message say, call me, dog. Right? Call me, dog. It's my man's. Call, like, what's going on, man? What's up, man? My soldier. What's up, man? What's happening? Yeah, bro. He say, how how that chicken was last night. Chicken? Nigga, what you talking about? He said, yeah. He's like, yeah, you was in the alley last night, what? I said, yeah.
Okay.
He say, you know what I'm saying? Little shorty, she had a little chicken box in their world they're famous for their chicken that they cook in this place,
All
in this
right.
club.
Uh-huh.
It's like, yeah, you with a little joint. She left her chicken box at your house, right? The side of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm looking at cuz. Right. So what did he say? Remember the shorty I've been talking to you about a couple of weeks ago?
Mm.
Yeah, that was her, dog.
Mm.
Yeah, she told me where she was and shit. I'm in the blind though.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, you
I
can't feel
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't know.
Right.
He was hurt.
That ain't you.
Yeah.
That ain't you.
He was hurt. So, them sticky situations like that. That was some crazy shit, bro. That was some nutso shit. So,
Do you ever like what was his and her relationship?
man, wow.
Speaking far as in so I've never like been in a situation like that, but I do know
That was the
like
wildest shit.
like far as in talking to niggas I fuck with, I talk to most recently in Qatar. Like, now when I tell you it was motherfucking for me and Caesar, it was play ball. Like,
yeah.
it was open season. And I don't know if Caesar listening, but I know none of it. Well, some of his women might be listening, but it's in the past. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But there was motherfuckers I liked, and there was motherfuckers he liked. And it was crazy because, I would be like, hey, bro, I done said some old girl, whatever else. And later on, he talked to me, probably about a day or two later. Yo, bro, old girl was in it. I had her over. She was but on the other end, it was the same thing with him. Man, I'm gonna say something to her. I'm a this, I'm a that, whatever else. And then, I'm chilling, watching some First 48. My phone go off. I'm looking. It's a message from her. Yeah, I was watching you. We because so when we was over there, all the girls just go to the gym and just sit in the bleachers and watch the niggas play ball. Cause on the deployment, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So she hit me up, says I'm done. So I'm like, okay. Next thing I know, them cheeks,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but it was never no like animosity or whatever else. It's just it is what it is. It happens. But yeah, I've never been that type to ever like feel some kind of way, or be in that situation.
No snipers, no snipers.
Yeah, you're right. And they
sniping, no sniping.
Because that's all I could do. Cause like it was some of the baddest motherfuckers. I was like, yo, but then, when you find out like they came to your man, you know what I'm saying? You were shooting at him, but they came to your man. You can't do nothing but just
it pierce you a little bit, but at the end of the day, it pierce your pride. But it's like, all right,
you can't do nothing but salute. My nigga.
Of course, one of us is gonna grab her.
Right.
Which turns into my nigga.
Right.
Close this motherfucker.
It is. You know what? I got let's get to the unapologetic truths, man. I do got some white. You know what? We're gonna go with this. Would you compromise your happiness for success of the relationship?
Not anymore.
Mm.
I have. And you see where it got me. I'm over 2 in the marriage department. One was play, but still, it still counts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not compromising my happiness no more, though. Because if it's forever, it's forever.
Does it feel like as a man that's what you're supposed to do?
No, that's what they tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's what
but
society tells you, and I believed it once upon a time. But I'm not compromising my happiness, like sheer happiness, for a person, another woman. No, man.
me neither. But I wonder why society tells you that or make you feel that way.
You know why? Happy
Oh,
wife,
yeah,
happy
true.
life,
You're
pussy
true.
make the world go round.
I never subscribe to it. I don't.
Just saying.
Because I think we said that like probably 5 or 10 podcasts. I just think that's beta male mentality.
I don't know what the fuck it
It
is.
ain't. Listen, you would never get me to believe a happy wife, happy life scenario.
I told my man's happy wife, happy life means you do everything that a wife in a relationship that your woman wants you to do, and in turn you get to do some of the things that you want to do. Some of the things.
Nigga, your balls ain't dropped.
That's what happy wife, happy life means to me. I could be wrong. If you don't subscribe to that, please get into the comments and holler at me about it personally. It's fine, but that's what I believe.
Yeah, I feel like there's some men that subscribe to it and they're happy with it, and to each his own. But no,
I'm just saying that's what I think.
No, I'm with you.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, I believe the same thing, and I will definitely tell the man like, no, nigga, you need to, no, you deserve to be have some kind of happiness within yourself, or feel like no, you're. I don't think man or woman, your life should be predicated on or solely based on making somebody else happy.
Nobody can make you happy until you make yourself
right.
happy.
And for all that, making him happy or making her happy makes me happy. No, get the fuck out of here. I don't believe that shit. No.
No. You may get some sort of satisfaction out of it, but that's about it.
Right. And I mean, but that goes with anything, just as far as in you and pleasure wise, you know what I'm saying? Or you and this or that. Like you get pleasure from, seeing other people happy or whatever else. But at the same sense, where does your happiness lie? What makes you happy? Like there has to be some give and take at some point here and there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Do you think past relationship secrets should always be kept hidden?
Tell me more. I don't know what you mean.
All right. Far as in, well, let me go lightly. If you, what do you keep, like when you meeting someone or you're dating someone and y'all get serious or whatever else? What are you laying out there? What are you talking about as far as in your past relationships? Are you telling like this new person that you're dating, you know what? In a couple of relationships, I have had a history of cheating, or I had a history of lying, or I had a history of whatever. Like,
yes,
you do?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Do you expect that too?
No.
Is that a man thing?
I don't know what it is. It's an Andre thing, though.
What?
I don't know how other dudes give it.
No, I feel like, well, yeah. So I don't know how, but maybe it's us thing or everything. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't. But I like. So I don't. There's like minimal things I want to know. Like I don't ask a lot of old relationship questions, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me, you tell me. But I'm never asking like, some of these other relations.
I'm not asking. I don't ask the questions like, "Have you cheated before?"
I don't want to know about another nigga either.
I don't care about none of that. But I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah, in my past life, I've been a cheat. Yes, in my past life, I done did some scoundrel ass shit. Yes, in my past life, I've fucked on multiple women. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all that, but I'm also gonna show you that I'm different.
Do you think is because women want to know that shit, and
No,
you don't want to know it? Because I don't want to know that shit either.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care if a woman cheated on her last nigga or not. Like okay, but
it's about the transparency for me, dog. That's it. It's about transparency for me, dog. I'm gonna let you know, bro. We in a serious relationship. If we're in a serious relationship, I'm gonna tell you. If you just a little whatever, go on a date here, date there, whatever. Well, then what the fuck? It is what it is. You know, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm not obligated to tell you nothing because we just date.
True. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
And our last one, we got some wife playmate disc, and we're gonna use the cards this time. We ain't gonna pick numbers.
Yeah, give me the numbers because I'm pretty in tune with the numbers.
We gonna pick. I'm gonna give you. Shit. I'm gonna let you pick 3 cards, and I'm gonna pick 3 cards.
All right, man.
And so this is a suggestion I got for somebody, as far as in the cards, and then the people. Excuse me. So this is the Malaysian edition. So we got all Malaysians that we about to pick from. All right, so let me spread these shits out.
Give me a second. Let me mix up.
So y'all listen, we fucking with this
mix up the devil's neck.
Yeah, this is definitely devil's neck. This is some Henny, Long Island, and
but you know what?
It's Henny and it's Long Island.
Yeah, it's too much, but the hen, to me, the hen
it's faint.
It's faint.
Taste it?
Yeah, I know. I can smell it.
Okay.
But more than anything, the hen has to be way more mellow as opposed to the vodka.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the type.
You said it's way more mellow than vodka
for me.
Okay.
Because that's the way I get.
I might fuck with it. I might fuck with it more then.
Because the vodka will have me ready to turn up, but I'll be tired. Tell me to stop.
I'm good. Well, no more.
So you know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm good right there. So a little ice in there.
The motherfucking vodka. The vodka be having me.
Oh, okay.
Be having me turned, man.
So let me get no more.
Yeah. So the vodka be having me turned. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Listen, y'all, we be getting fucked up on this podcast, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Listen, y'all. like Keith, but the thing is, like, listen, y'all can't fuck with us with this. Like drinking wise, like if y'all was to come and pod with us and drink,
you have no idea.
Shit.
People who know me, they
listen. Don't work tomorrow. Don't work the next morning. If you're not ready,
we build for this shit.
If you're not ready, don't work the next morning because we'll have y'all. So you gonna grab 3?
You hold on, this one too tight.
Nah,
I'm fucking with you.
Nah, so I'm gonna shuffle these shits, and
yeah, I'm fucking with you, man.
All right, I'm gonna take 3. Well, let me shuffle again and do all this other shit. 1, 2, 3. We got 3. All right. So let me tell you, you got 5, 6, 7. Damn. 5, 6, 7.
I'm a gambling motherfucker, man.
5. You got Khalees.
Khalees is a Blasian.
Khalees is a Blasian.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was my child.
Okay. Khalees, Angela Yee, and Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown is a Blasian. She has Asian accent. So Trinidadian and Asian. Black, Asian, Trinidadian.
Oh, okay. All right.
Foxy Brown, Khalees, and Angela Yee. Let me tell you who I got. Where you go? Where you want?
Tell me.
All right. So I got the ace is 1. The ace is A Marie. I got 3. 3 is Cassie. Ooh, Okay. And 8 is Nicki Minaj.
He whooped me this time. He whooped me this time.
Hey, you got me last week.
Yeah,
last week was the one. Like, yeah.
You whooped me this time.
Last week I had the I had the bear litter. I hate to call it that, but listen, no, I didn't because I don't want any woman. This be like, but no.
Go back and rewind, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
5, 6, 7. You got okay.
5, 6, 7.
Khalees, Angelique,
and
Foxy. Wife, playmate, this, my nigga. It's thinking hard, y'all.
I'm wife and Foxy.
Oh, really? All right.
I'm wife and Foxy because she seemed kind of tough and rugged, and and she might be able to tame me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, Foxy, growing up.
That's what I'm saying. Like for what you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm a wife Foxy.
Pretty dark skin mother. Oh my God.
A wife and Foxy.
All right. Let me stop you real quick because you can't make that a playmate, can you? You can, but that but what you saying might, put that, like, listen.
I'm talking about tame me as far as
tame you, but then
like you got
the other
up.
Yeah,
and she can hold it down in the other,
and then a pretty
beautiful. That's what I'm saying. So we going off, but that's what I'm saying. Right,
Inga, girl, you was growing up. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So for sure, playmate is gonna be Khalees. Because like how you talking about Foxy, when I first laid eyes on Khalees.
Okay. I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that. Okay.
When I first laid eyes on Khalees,
all right.
Like, oh my God.
Okay.
This motherfucker, it's nuts. So
was that the milkshake Khalees?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Big ass poofy afro and that.
All right.
That yeah.
You a natural hair guy. I know.
I am a natural hair
guy. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that.
A
lot of motherfuckers don't know that.
I'm 110,000% a natural.
For y'all that don't know that, Dre is a natural hair guy.
I am.
If y'all ain't picked that shit up.
That's funny. I am.
Dre is a natural hair guy.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately for Miss Yee, she's gonna have to walk the plank.
Walk the plank, matey. Walk the plank, matey.
Walk the plank.
All right, I got 1, 3, and 8. 1 is A. Marie. 3 is Cassie, and 8 is Nikki. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. This is tough as fuck.
This might have been the toughest one yet, man.
Oh,
this might have been the toughest one yet.
It is.
Yeah, I'm talking about between the both
of
them.
No, it is.
Yeah, I think this is the toughest one yet. Wow. That's hard, bro.
Listen, for wife, I want to say A. Marie so bad, but I gotta go with Cassie. I have to go with Cassie. The way Cassie held Diddy down.
Okay.
You don't know how bad I want to say A. Marie.
But you put her back in the pool, so what you gonna do?
I gotta go with Cassie. The way she listen.
So you got Cassie's safe.
Cassie made it.
Anne-Marie, and you got motherfucking
for the playmate.
Anne-Marie's your playmate?
No. Anne-Marie and Nikki for the playmate.
Which one? So one of them gotta walk the plank, bro. Who's the playmate? Motherfucking Nikki,
Nikki's the playmate.
Okay.
Just
okay.
And listen, I would just have to live to be like, you know what? She ain't about that shit that she taught.
You just gotta know. Okay. You gotta know.
I have to know.
You gotta know.
I have to know.
Anne-Marie gotta walk the plank, bro.
That's tough.
I want to be clear.
Oh my God.
Anne-Marie gotta walk the plank.
But it's out of her and Cassie. for a wife. And it's like you don't know how bad I want to say A. Marie. You don't know how bad I want to say A. Marie.
I have an idea.
Oh my God.
But final answer, A. Marie is walking the plank.
A. Marie gotta walk the plank, man.
Wow. That was tough.
Jesus. I'm not a big Cassie either, but just the fact to how she held Diddy down.
Okay.
Without a ring or anything.
I think Cassie probably would have walked the plank for me, honestly.
Why is that?
But I'm going off of sheer looks.
Yeah, but
and what I'm into.
Yeah, but so for me, the outside of the shave head Cassie, she's not bad looking. A. Marie is tough. No,
Cassie is a monster.
Mm-hmm.
She's
yes. Okay.
Nikki is in there just because it's Nikki, right? She's a juggernaut, right? By default, she's gonna. I knew that she was gonna make it because she's a juggernaut, right? Not only is she a beautiful woman, but I mean it's fucking Nicki Minaj, dog.
True.
So I get it, but Anne Marie gotta go. All right.
Yeah,
I respect it.
And the only, like I said, the only reason why is because I it might be the sample size of what we, because A. Marie is a little more quieter, not in the public like that. Like we know what Cassie dealt with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not that. Wait a minute. Listen, ladies, listen. I'm not trying to put any woman through whatever Cassie supposedly went through with Diddy. If she was with him for X amount of years and he was like, she was a girl, toy, boy, toy, whatever, and he ain't put a ring on it. But you know what I'm saying? For a woman to really fuck with you and hold you down and love you the way she did him.
I get it.
Yeah, listen, but A. Marie is a tough out for me.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Wow.
I'm looking at it now.
That's a tough out. And if you're talking about like, well, because both of them are all beautiful.
Yeah, they're all beautiful.
But yeah, I hate to do A. Marie like that.
I think he did right.
I hate to do A. Marie like that.
I'm looking at these pictures, man. You did right, bro. You did right.
Well, and then we might be looking at like which one aged better and all that other shit too. But some of the other ones that was up there.
Ooh.
Aisha Curry.
Okay.
I think it was Pam Grier, maybe.
Okay.
Pam Grier.
Wait, you don't got there?
The two that we didn't pick that didn't fall in there. Naomi Campbell.
Okay.
And Janae Aiko.
There's no way I'm letting her walk.
Janae, that's wife, right? For the same reason I said Cassie is, right? Yeah, it's tough.
But not even that was because Janae Aiko low key thugging, man. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You gotta know her background. I know her background. She really know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying?
Brian Hoyer.
Yo, get me out of here.
All right, listen. You got it.
Hey, man.
Listen, hey, y'all. Listen, we silly today. This was a fun podcast.
Sure.
We looking at Sports Center right now, and some shit came up there. But
as always, man, shout out to the home team. Shout out for you, big dog, to holding us down, dog. We want to make sure that the people that are being affected or the people that are going to be affected by Hurricane Ian, to please, be as safe as you can. Mother Nature you know, she holds no punches. So please do what you can to be safe. Shout out to my baby, shout out to my support system. And as always, you know, mental health is real. Myself and Reggie, we may not be subject matter experts on the topic, but I can assure you, before you hurt yourself or you hurt others, please tap into the Unapologetic podcast on IG and or Facebook, or our individual IGs and or Facebook. And before you hurt yourself and or harm others, we will get you the help you need. Other than that, big dog, know how I'm giving it up. Different toilet, same shit.
Yes, sir. You know, for that shit we just saw, like, that shit is crazy. It just said, it listed Brett Favre's contributions and donations to Mississippi Southern for the years of 2018 to 2021. They didn't say nothing about the fuck he got going on right now. But anyway, y'all listen. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. As Dre said, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Please.
I appreciate y'all for fucking with us and tapping in, listening to us. I posted on my story today, hey, run them numbers up. That's what we want.
Please do.
We're going to get better into promoting and doing all the other kind of stuff. I gotta I didn't tell you this earlier, I forgot. Sunday, I'm trying to link us up with a promoter that's connected and known around here in this area to see exactly what we can do far as in, you know, not really branding ourselves, but getting the name out there, spread more. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we can host some shit before you leave. I don't know. It all.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this nigga, like, he do a lot of shit. But yeah, hey, I appreciate all of y'all for fucking with us. As I said, we was on this new shit. I feel like this shit is all right. I like it.
It's all right.
It's solid. Don't take anything that we said personal.
Yeah, no.
But
No.
it's how we feel. As we said, 2 episodes. This is Unapologetic Podcast. We're unapologetic. You know, I wanted to talk about Mike Jordan's son and Larson Pippen too.
For what?
But I'm just saying, like, yo, that shit is crazy.
Shit's funny.
That shit is crazy. But y'all,
she's a wild girl.
oh God,
she's what they call a free spirit.
Jesus Christ. And free spirit women are fun too, but man, I don't like that, but whatever. But thank y'all. Like, as always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Dre the Nomad, Reg the Prime Minister. We are out of here. Thank y'all for fucking with us. We see y'all next week.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.